Have you ever heard of Kevin Samuels?
Yeah, I enjoy his, he passed away, but I've enjoyed his content.
What did
His
you enjoy
videos
about
are funny. It's
it?
super
Oh,
funny. There's a lot of truth to them, even though the videos probably aren't for me, but what he's saying is pretty universal. I think it can apply to all races. Um,
good point.
but I can't believe girls will willingly call up and video chat him and just get roasted.
Yeah.
Roasted shit. It's so funny what he would say. He's like, how can I get a high value man? Oh, yeah, be reincarnated. It's funny.
Sometimes. Well,
Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. I had actually made a chart that actually goes and explains how he rated, the 1 through the 10. A lot of women are like, well, what makes me a 10, or what doesn't make a woman a 10? I figured out what Kevin Samuels what his bar was, and like how it was set. So I actually had a chart for that. But man, I mean, he was really doing something groundbreaking back at the time. And if he would have never died, I really think Kevin he would have shifted his program to helping white women date black guys. I think that was like the next step.
really.
I'm pretty sure that he was gonna get. I'm pretty sure he was gonna get fed up with talking to black women, and he was just gonna give white women the blueprint on how to date a black man
Do you
if
feel
they've
like
never done so before.
Do you feel like he was too rough on black women? Because a lot of
No,
them hated him. When he
absolutely
died, they
not.
celebrated it.
Absolutely not. I feel like he was not rough at all. I feel like he was saying stuff that should have been said about 20 years ago. He was really gaining some traction as far as, really getting that message out. People weren't really listening because they just wanted to feel offended. But if women would have actually taken heed of what he was saying, black women in particular, it could have really helped the community a lot. We could have really had much more quality relationships in the community if folks would have really taken what he said to account and like really think about what he was telling them, because he was giving them the whole
Yeah.
blueprint. That was one of the funniest things about his shows is they were like, well, what do I need to do? Like he told y'all over and over and over again, fit, feminine, friendly, fun to be around, beautiful, submissive. He kept telling them, like, he was in every episode, he's telling y'all exactly what to do to get to these guys. But y'all like, what I gotta do, and blah blah blah. Like they just didn't want to listen at all. Just want to get offended. You want to get offended so bad that you completely missing the message that he's giving y'all the blueprint right there. It's right there on almost every episode.
That's true. I mean,
hmm
usually, like, what's the comparison to Kevin Samuels for white guys? What's his name?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
no, no, no,
Usually,
no.
everybody. Who is it?
It was not Don Imus. What was the guy's name? Tom Likas. Tom Likas was Kevin Samuels before Kevin Samuels, but it was for white women. Yeah, if you listen to all the old Tom Likas videos, epic, epic. Kevin just took what Tom Likas was doing, but just gave it out for the black community. But I mean, it's the same message. Guys are fed up with all this nonsense when it comes to these Western women.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I mean, it's he also was pretty brutally honest towards men too. But those
Oh yeah.
episodes don't get as much traction as the one with the females. But some women even would say, because they made a mistake and had a baby with someone when they were younger, are they supposed to be alone and single for the rest of their life because of that mistake? Because some women felt like he was too harsh. Like, should you
No.
be punished for that mistake 20 years
Like I
ago?
said, like I said earlier, he was giving them the blueprint: fit, feminine, friendly, beautiful, submissive. You can still get a guy. He may not be exactly where you want.
Yeah,
Like a lot of women, like, look, say you 25 or 30, just 25 to 35. You got 1 or 2 kids.
yeah,
What you got? Hey, it's a 50-year-old dude where you pretty much like the young tender for him. He might be retired, he might be divorced. At 35, if you still in shape, if you still cute, if you nice, if you smile and get with his program and stuff like that, you put two incomes together, y'all might be able to. He doesn't want to have any more kids. He 50, 55, something like that. You got to deal with that. Kevin was even touching on the age gap dating. Women dealing with, y'all don't want to date someone, what, just because he older? Like, have you even dated anybody older? Women tend to do stuff where they will write off a guy off of, like, well, he's older, or he's a different race, or he's not tall enough. Like, but you've never even had like full on firsthand long term experience dealing with people like that. If you have full on for long term firsthand experience of dating men that are shorter than you, older than you, and of a different race, and it doesn't work, then I can agree with you on that. But most women do not have any information on that. They do not have first on data that can be like, well, this is why this has not worked for me.
Mm.
Y'all got to folks got to really kind of step outside their box a little bit and try some different things. But definitely, it's not impossible for these women to end up with somebody. It's like you got to change some stuff, or it's never gonna work.
That's the thing. They want the top of the line guy, and they're far below average even. And
Man, that shit there, that whole lifestyle thing where people are like, oh, they're chasing this lifestyle, or they thinking that, oh, if I'm on a yacht, or if I'm driving this, if I'm pushing the fucking Benz, I'm in the G wagon, I got the 6, 7 bedroom house and all. Man, my job, I don't want to reveal what my fucking job is, but I go to these fucking houses. I see these people. I deal with these people. You know what I mean? I'm in industry where I get to go to people's homes that have these big lavish ass homes. It's nothing. Everybody is doing the same fucking thing. Everybody just wants to have a normal life. They want their fucking bills paid. It's not all that it's cracked up to be. You know what I mean? As long as most of your bills are paid and you're able to enjoy life doing things that you find fun, you don't have to be a rich person to enjoy life.
That's a
People
good
are
point.
are are, are completely brainwashed by social media.
Why
They
do you
think that they
do
have
you
to live
uh,
this
I,
lifestyle.
why do you
yeah,
think that though? Why does it seem like a lot of women and
Hmm.
some men too, they want this lavish lifestyle and they don't have it, then they're just gonna move on or they're just not pleased. And it's like, why do you need all this bullshit to feel happy?
yeah. As long as you got shelter, food, and you do fun things every now and then,
You'd
why
say
you need
that
all this stuff?
a lot of women, they're not gonna want to deal with you if you have the bare basics. They want more. They want 110%.
There's nothing wrong with
This
having an
this is
average
what happened.
car. Nothing wrong with that.
This is what happened, bro. It was MySpace changed everything.
Mm.
Before MySpace, it was when you watched the show like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, when you would watch MTV Cribs, you would be like, wow, that's nice. You know, it would be nice to live that kind of lifestyle. But, you know, I don't really think I'll ever end up like that. But man, it sure would be nice.
Yeah.
Once MySpace came around, when people started getting famous, like Soldier Boy and certain bands, I'm not
Ah.
really into the rock scene, but
Yeah.
once bands and stuff had started really gaining some traction from putting their stuff online, and then streaming services came out where you don't have to necessarily sell a CD, your shit's got to be online, and people started blowing up overnight. YouTube in 2010 started making people famous, and they allowed you to start monetizing your videos and stuff like that. You have a lot of these overnight successes. People started feeling more entitled to, like, wait a minute now, I feel like I should have that lifestyle too. If this person isn't that much more special than me, I should be able to get this lifestyle as well. I want to be rich. I want to have nice stuff. I want to have a nice fucking car. I want to have the big house. Once the internet made it to where you can monetize and you can start getting like the masses of people to give you money, then that's when everybody felt like they're entitled to it. Now all the women, oh, now everybody wants that to live that lifestyle. That was a fucking that you nobody. If you talking 95 through like maybe 2002, nobody fucking ever expected they would end up like that. Nowadays, people are like, oh, there's a chance. I should be able to get. I could probably get
Sure.
there because of the internet, because of social media,
That's
because
true.
of these platforms allowing people to monetize.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
Well, what do you have to say on this?
I lost my train of thought.
Well, do you feel that pressure from the women you date that you need to have a certain amount of
Oh,
income?
I was gonna say, a lot of women, if you ask them what does their ideal partner make, they always say, "Oh, at least 6 figures." Most people do not make 6 figures. I don't make 6 figures.
Yeah.
You gotta adjust your expectations. A very small
Mhm.
percentage of the population actually makes 6 figures or more a
That's a
year.
good point. It seems
Yep.
like ladies are chasing that top 10%, and there's only a few men. But most of those guys, they understand. They're like, damn, all these other guys are trying to get the women that I get that are coming for me. Most of those guys are gonna, ladies. Most of those guys are gonna choose to stay single if they have the best of the best, why would they settle down? So it's like you're playing
Mm-hmm.
yourself when you you leave out these good guys, these nice guys are in your inbox, complimenting your pictures. It might seem cringy, but if it was the guy that you really wanted doing this shit, it wouldn't be cringy then. But like, it's just a
Mm-hmm.
lot of, and also you gotta understand the cost of living is crazy. To buy a house is like $500,000 now. So it's like if
Yep.
you want a man with six figures, that's cool. But understand, there's a whole world outside yourself. The cost of living's going up, tariffs and shit. Like,
Yep.
hello.
Also, a lot of the
The
people
main.
that they make think are rich are actually just projecting the illusion of wealth.
Exactly. There's a
It's
lot of
an
guys out there that
illusion.
know how to dress. They go to Walmart, they go off the internet, Amazon, buy some nice clothes. It could be fake. They got the haircut, got a nice watch on, nice car that's
If
used.
you have a nice car,
Nice.
that does not mean you're rich
These
at
guys know
all.
how to fool you, and I'm not hating on them. Hey, do what you got to do. But when you end up with one of them and you realize he like to play video games at home and smoke weed off his ass, it's too late then. But
Part of the big problems in the dating game is due to women. I mean, like just like how y'all were talking about the income. I mean, I don't. You challenge any motherfucking body. I challenge anybody to leave their job and get a job that pays $5 more an hour, whatever your salary is. Can you leave your job right now and get a higher salary? Most of y'all cannot
it's
fucking do
tough.
that. Most people cannot do that.
Nowadays it's
But
tough.
hey, women on the other hand, y'all could spend. Most of y'all should be able to spend $10 a motherfucking month to get a damn gym membership, and it's a lot of bitches out there. I don't know about other states, but in Houston, it's a lot of y'all on these motherfucking dating apps. If you just lost 30 to 50 pounds, you would go about good 3 points, and your whole pool would just open right up. Just the fitness aspect. No makeup,
Uh oh.
Oh, it
no
froze.
fucking
Oh,
nails,
Okay.
no fucking fashion game, none of that. If you just get your fitness on point, $10 a month, that's easy. But you expecting guys to make all this damn money? Like, bro, everybody can't just fucking leave their job and make fucking. I challenge anybody to just leave your motherfucking job, the one you got right now, make $5 more an hour. If you make
man.
19, that's the motherfucking you making now. You making fucking was it $24 an hour?
The job
The
What?
fuck
market's so
out of
tough right
here.
now.
Let me
Yeah.
try to speak for the ladies. What would a lady say? Why do a lot of women feel like they gotta wear makeup, have a BBL, have big boobs, or gotta be whores and all this other stuff to get the attention of a man or the man that they want? Because I'm pretty
Mm.
sure they would say something like that. Because I mean, maybe they got a point. We're not going for those nerdy girls, the girl that likes to stay in the house. I mean, I do, but the average guy probably is going
Mm.
for big butts, big
Oh,
boobs.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, did I do that?
Why do you go for those women over the good girls?
I don't know. I don't have a good answer.
Shit. Good girls, women, usually good girls, or girls who think they are good, are homely,
Uh
kind of
huh.
ugly in the face,
Yeah.
bad built, overweight,
Yeah. Yeah.
a little bit too intellectual, kind of nerdy,
Yeah.
not sexy. Same thing with good guys. Good guys think that just because they're a good person, they should get these, high quality women. But the higher quality, more attractive women want guys that have sex appeal. Sex appeal counts more than anything else. You know what I
Oh.
mean? As a woman, I don't care if you're a fucking neuroscientist, if you're a fucking doctor, if you're a complete fucking nerd, if you're, what are the fucking majors? If you're a teacher, something more, nice and wholesome. If you want a guy, you as a woman, y'all should get y'all sex appeal on point first. Get your looks together first, and you can be ugly, but if you have a kick-ass body, like you will get so many more fucking suitors for your future. You know what I mean? It's bad or whatever. You can get offended if you want. It's the truth. You want me to fucking lie? Which want me to lie and tell you something that's not gonna help you? I'm gonna tell you some shit that's gonna help you. You know what I mean? But the women usually, most of the time, women that think that they are good women are, it's it's nothing that's like ooh, there's a woman that's like really gets your blood flowing, or a woman that's like ooh, oh man, I really want to talk to her.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
All right. A good point. Well, all right. Well, doubling back Kevin Samuel. Damn, I almost forgot his name. Why do you think so many women were happy that he died? Like this is very bizarre.
Because they don't want to They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to be held under any scrutiny. They don't want to be held under any sort of criticism, because what Kevin Samuels is saying, like, oh, other guys that were women that feel that you're down here, I don't respect you enough to, if you told me that you have not, if I feel like you're down here and now all of a sudden you have standards, I don't need that to happen. I need you to stay down here so that I can get money from you, I can get resources from you, I can get you to do what I want you to do, I can get you to take me on free dates. That's why women were getting super angry, because the guys that they feel that they're down here, I can keep you down here and I can get the attention that I want. I can get the free dates that I want. I can get the free meals that I want. I can get you to pay for a few things. I can get you to pay for a bill when I really want to deal with guys that I'm thinking are up here. But Kevin Samuels exposing that. Now it's like, damn, you fucking up my free time. You fucking up my benefits that I'm getting from both of these fucking gentlemen.
That's a good
Now
point.
I actually have to work on myself. I have to actually do things for me. I have to change myself in order to get both of y'all to pay attention to me.
Yeah.
And they don't want to do that.